EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, Cousins. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. On third down, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, 55 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Cousins. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one, 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
General West. 36. Check 26. Check 26. Check.
On second down, Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Mike. What's the distance? Yellow. Hey, Haywood. Gun. Check 52. Watch out.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Check it back. Patrick. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Flag. Gun. Two.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Here we go, 46. Zoom. Rush in. Hey, watch. Swerve. Hey. Mike, 54.
To throw is Prescott. And this is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Check 24. Check under. Check.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go, 54. I know he ain't got it. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. Out. Shit. Mike's 5-4. I got it. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Jumper. Hey, 47. Go. Get out there. Check. Watch 54. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Under 10. Hey, kill. 47. Gun. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
64. Slap. Deuce.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Back near the goal line, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right there, 54 Mike. Here we go, 46. Right here, kill. Echo. Switch it, hey. 54, Mike. 56.
1st down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Anthony Harris on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Cut. We're going to 54, right in. Under.
Now Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Elliott. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Fights him off.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Their own 46-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Kill.
Prescott on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Stop your body. Here we go, 46. Slam. Hey, hustle. Check 24. Watch 24. Here we're going to 54. Why is? Hey, turn it up. Hey, watch this. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. Cooper was the target there. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Topper! Hey, wahoo! Gun!
Following the interception, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Cousins. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Robert Quinn able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Delta. Hey, 25 the mic. We go 25 the mic. Here we go, D.
On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Mike's by forward. Oh, dang, pump. Then we're going to 53.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 47. Under. 26.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
Going to 54. Going to 54. Then we're going to 53. Check Mike 54. We're going to 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Intended that time for Cooper.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Yeah, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting left. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. Being chased out left. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on fourth down on the other side leads immediately to a first and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pollard going to try the right side. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Hey, 47. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And Forbath will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. so they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
We got this. The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And Diggs has it. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, now here we go. Switch it.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Cousins. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7.
Next to score, Cowboys 13, Vikings 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They start on the ground with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And an alley to run. And now the rookie's free. 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
Prescott on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways,